Oh my god, somebody took this really cute picture of me and Domo. Oh my god, right here. Look! Look at this picture! It literally looks like I'm backlit. Like, oh my god, it's so cute! Expo, baby. Overall, it was a pretty awesome convention. When my Uber pulled into the hotel, Numi is walking by my Uber. And I'm like, bro, unlock your car so I can get out of your Uber. And I was booking it. I ran inside the hotel. I was like, Numi! And we like ran to each other super fast, gave each other a big hug. And then we slowly walked to the hotel check-in line. And there's like people standing around looking at us. And I was like, do you think they know? She was like, just keep walking.
3:28 a.m.
It was super late. The bar was like about to close for food and some of us wanted to eat, but I wasn't that hungry. So I said, maybe I'll get dessert. And I'm looking at their dessert menu and it says gelato. I'm talking to the waitress and I said, what kind of gelato do you have? And she's listing off all these flavors and she says, yeah, it comes with 3 scoops. Your 3 scoops can be 3 different flavors, right? And she's listing off, you know, the chocolate, vanilla, pistachio. And she's going on and on and on and on and on with these flavors. And I'm just sitting in my seat looking at her like, all chocolate, please. And everybody else was like, really? Like, you don't want like the mocha or like espresso flavor, like, you know, all these other fancy, yummy flavors? And I was like, chocolate. let me pull up my cosplay first. I mean, my outfit. Yeah, my Ultra HD 40K 3D model. That's me. I've been working with a really, really good, amazing, super wonderful cosplay friend of mine. Her name is Michelle Ferrero. She goes by Percy Love. I was getting so many compliments on the cosplay this past weekend. And I was just like, yeah, Shelly did that. And then of course the Neo Wigs made the wig for this beast. Red kind of pops off as a photographer, doesn't he, huh? Red to cosplay me, no, it would not look as attractive.
You're right. He would look more attractive.
That was Numi's concert. Numi was so amazing. But unfortunately, the whole convention, the entire weekend, had a lot of tech problems. It sucks, but she still killed it. She opened with CPR, but the audio wasn't working, so it's kind of like an a cappella moment. So me, having been very much acquainted with this song, I was screaming the lyrics with her, especially during those parts where she needed to take a breather and the backing track was supposed to be there. So I was like, girl, I'm gonna do my best to be your backing track. I'm probably sure nobody can hear me right now, but I did my best. Domo had to stall for a bit. Oh my god, somebody took this really cute picture of me and Domo. Oh my god, right here, look! Look at this picture! It literally looks like I'm backlit. Like, oh my god, it's so cute! In this moment, Domo had pulled me up and he asked me, he had the balls to ask me the thing I hate most about Numi. So I threw it back at him and I said, I hate that I can't give her a big hug right now. But it was a lot of fun. Domo was so awesome. He actually came up to me after the concert and he says, I'm so sorry for putting you on the spot, but like, thank you so much for working with me. And I was like, Domo, you're cool, man. You're working with what you got and I was totally fine to help you out with that, especially for Numi. Pretty much after Numi killed it with her last song, I like booked it backstage and I gave her a big hug. At the end of the day, for everything that was thrown at her, she still killed it. After the concert, I had to get ready for the cosplay showcase. Let me pull up this image of me on stage. Look at her pose. Strike a pose. Strike another pose. It was really cute because the MCs would ask what our names are, who we're cosplaying. What's your name? Cinder. Who are you cosplaying? Cinder. But yeah, I'm glad you all liked my super HD 4K 3D model that I debuted. Awesome model, great rigging. Shout out to my parents. Pretty much as soon as I walked off of stage, I had to book it to my streaming room for my meet and greet. Right before I left, I made sure to like give everybody waiting in line for their turn on stage high fives. I was like, good luck, you got this, good luck. I know how nerve-wracking it can be to get up on stage because you never really know if the audience is gonna know who you are. But at the end of the day, they're gonna cheer for you anyway. Especially at this convention, everybody was so supportive and it really warmed my heart. Quite literally, warmed my heart. Let's just say the tweet I made last night was very much relevant to a gift that I got. Y'all know I had an Ito body pillow bought off my throne wish list quite some time ago. And then one of the gift bags that was at the convention this weekend had 2 more. It was D-Luke and I'll hate them. But that's not all. There was something else. There was a small box. And inside this box was cologne that was D-Luke scented. But the thing is that it smells really good. We went to Bubble Gump. There was a bit of a wait to seat like 12 of us. So to kill some time, we went on the carousel. And Numi was like, let's go sit in these seats here. These spin around. And it's like the teacup ride, but on a carousel. So we were wildin' for a solid 3 minutes. The G-forces are crazy. Oh yeah, Numi Riz the waitress. That's right. That was at Bubba Gump. Numi and I were sitting right across from each other and we were at the end of the table. So the waitress was like standing right next to us. And we were both like, oh my god. So she ordered her food without onions. And then they brought it out to her and I guess there were onions like mixed in. And she was like, oh, I guess like they just put onions in anyway. And the waitress was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I can get you something else. And Numi was like, oh, we'll have to see a menu. And so she brings over the menu and she's like a little flustered because I guess she had like closed out like our orders and everything already. And Numi's like, oh, it's okay. Like I can just eat this. And the waitress was like, no, are you sure? Like I can still get you like the other thing you wanted. And Numi's like, no, it's fine. And so she ended up just like picking the onions out of her like her food. And we were about to leave. And of course, Numi snags the bill like crazy. She tipped this waitress pretty generously. Right after Numi tipped her, she was like, come on, everybody, get up, we're leaving. And I guess Kage and Phoenix were taking a little bit too long to run out of the restaurant. So the waitress stopped them and she was like, can you please have her come back? Like I wanted to give her something. And we were all like, damn, Numi! Like what? And so we walked all the way back to the restaurant. Numi went in there and she came back out pretty quickly. She said, I looked around everywhere and I didn't see her at all in the restaurant. I looked really hard, I swear. I was like, oh my god, Numi. I know! I was like, what the fuck? You could have gotten some freebies from a hot waitress. Sunday night, it's just me and a group of friends, and we're at a Denny's having dinner. I ended up meeting a very, very special lady, the very talented musician herself, the one who composed my starting screen BGM, my summer BGM, my metal CPR cover, the lovely Daryl Barnes. And Daryl had her guitar on her, and she comes up to me and she says, can I have you sign my guitar? This is the guitar that I made all your music on. I almost cried in this Denny's, man! I can definitely see a bright future for this convention. They do have a lot of room to grow, but seeing a VTuber focused convention, getting that kind of growth and attention is just so awesome.